So one of the things I love about YouTube and making videos for YouTube is I get the feedback from all of you in my videos of things that I'm doing and how I can improve them. The other good thing I like about YouTube is when I make videos, I get a chance to watch myself back while I'm editing the videos, and I can actually see things and notice things that I need to do differently and that I need to improve on. So with your feedback and me watching back the footage from putting the last video together, I noticed a few things that I needed to change up on the bucking platform over there. I've got a big log up there right now that I'm going to test these changes and test the modifications to see if they do make a difference and if they do improve things, which I think they will. So for those of you that left me the feedback, and you'll see in a second and you'll know who you are, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. So like I said, I've got some modifications that I've already made to the bucking platform. I'm going to show you guys that in a second. I just have something I need to ask of a few of you. I have a favor that I need some of you to, I guess, join in and help me accomplish something here before the end of the Labor Day weekend. And speaking of the Labor Day weekend, we are going to kick it off tomorrow night on the Back 40 live stream. Friday Night Live! Oh yes. All right, so before I show you these modifications on the bucking platform, I just have a favor to ask, like I said, of a couple of you. And by a couple, I mean, I don't know, 100, a couple hundred, however many we can get. Here's what I want to do. I got a couple shout outs to give. I want you guys to go over, check out their channels, click that subscribe button, and let's help these two guys reach their milestone this weekend, Labor Day weekend. It'll be one to remember. And I think, you know, it's just something that I don't think a lot of us do enough of. With, you know, everybody will talk about, you know, being nice, buying a coffee, doing whatever, but this is something that's free to do. It'll make you feel good knowing that you help somebody out and help somebody reach a goal that they're working towards. So the two channels, I'll put the links down in the description. The one guy is out on the West Coast. He's in the land of the big timber. He messes around with that West Coast hardwood, busting it down by hand. Daniel Atkins. Check him out. The other guy is on the East Coast. He messes around in his wood yard all the time, doing all kinds of stuff. His name is Woodruff Woods. Check these two guys out, two channels, links in the description. Go over there, give them a subscribe, and like I said, we'll together, all of us, help these guys reach that big milestone, and like I said, this will make this weekend even better. All right, as many of you have suggested, what you noticed was that I was actually kind of reaching with that log that was down on the bottom. So what did I do? I hooked the log away, and now I put that log just up on some cement blocks. It's still up off the ground a good bit. So this top log here is one I'm gonna quick buck up just to test this out. Put a couple just scrap 2x6s in the ends of those cement blocks to hold that log in place. It actually isn't going to go anywhere because there's a couple big knobs like this sticking out. But this will allow me to get right in there next to the log and stand, I think, a little even straighter up, not bent over, not reaching with the saw. So I think that's going to work good. And like I said, I threw this, it's actually a spruce log I threw up there the other day. Yesterday, when I got done putting this all together. And then I peeled the bark off because it was kind of dirty. You can see there's dirt right there. And the other day I actually cut another log up that was a little dirty like that as well. I put out a shorts. You'll see another shorts coming out soon. So if you didn't see that, that was the log. It was a big oak log, bucked through that. It was a little bit dirty, so the chain on the 500i probably needs to be touched up. But I've only got like 1, 2, maybe 4 cuts to make on this spruce log to test this out. So one other thing I just wanted to a couple things. Number one, I know a lot of you said something about putting markers down and not even using my marker. And on this log, I'm gonna just eyeball it. You can see on the log here, there's no marks. I'm gonna just guess. I'm gonna eyeball it and see how close I get to 16-inch rounds. The other thing is, a lot of you said I should just use the forks to actually buck the logs on. Let me throw these chaps out of the way. And the one thing is like I get a lot of shorter logs from Rick, my urban logger. So you can see here, like that log on the bottom and that log right there, and even that log on top there. If I were to put those on the forks, I'd only probably be able to cut like one round off, maybe two on that one. So they're really, you know, and here's another example, like this log on the bottom, if I put that on the forks, there's probably not even, I probably can't even buck one round off of it. So that's why I kind of needed a little platform like this. And with that, let's give this spruce log a slicing and dicing. This one's a little long, I can tell already. About an inch too long. Yeah, that one's right on. Got the mark right there. That one's 2 inches long. This one, pretty close, ½ inch. All right, so that didn't work out too bad. Felt a lot more comfortable standing closer to the log that I was bucking. I think having that log off the ground really makes a big difference. And the rounds all rolled down. 500i, the chain needs to be tightened up a little bit and needs to be touched up. It wasn't quite, it was throwing some good chips, but like it's still throwing good chips, but it's still, I think it just needs to get a little, just needs a little edge put back on it. Although that's a nice chip right there. So, yeah, check out this one. Woo! Pulling good chips, just feels like it needs to be touched up a little bit. Woo! It is a hot one today. It's the last day of August. Let me tell you, it's still plenty warm out. Plenty warm. So the little modification back there, I think is going to work out good. Again, thank you everyone who gave me that feedback. It was something that I did notice watching the footage back, and I think this change is definitely for the better. All right, so we'll see all of you tomorrow night on the Back 40 Friday Night live stream. It's going to be a good time kicking off Labor Day weekend. And don't forget, go over, give Daniel Atkins and Woodruff Woods, give those two channels a sub if you haven't done so already. Let's help them out. Let's help them get to that big milestone this weekend. Maybe we'll even do it before we come on tomorrow night for the live stream, and we'll be able to celebrate even more. So again, thank you everyone for the feedback on the bucking or the processing platform. There's still probably some more tweaks to make, and I'll probably be figuring stuff out as we go along here, but it does make things a little easier. And if you can see, the rounds just rolled right down to the splitter. So it's working out good. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool. You hear that? Can you hear that? Do you know what it is?